Video.
Okay. Hi, I'm Leila Falcon. Good evening, council members. My name is Leila, and this is my 13th year teaching art in the School District of Philadelphia. I'm speaking today because I believe the district's plan to open schools during the peak of a global pandemic is reckless endangerment. They are risking the lives of our students, staff, family, and community members. We closed school on March 13th when there was one confirmed case in Philadelphia. As of today, there are over 100,000 confirmed cases and over 3,000 deaths in our city alone. There are 27 million confirmed cases in our country, and almost 500,000 people have died. With two new variants of the virus that are both shown to be more contagious and more dangerous for children, we are at a greater risk than we have been since the start. If the School District of Philadelphia opens schools right now, people will get sick and some will die. Many children in our district live in multi-generational homes with family members who are at high risk. Our children will survive a few more weeks or months of virtual learning. They will not be the same without their loved ones. None of us will be. If the district waits to ensure each classroom has proper ventilation and every staff member and guardian has the vaccine, many lives will be saved. As a teacher and single parent, I understand the challenges with virtual learning, but I value the lives of my children and students more. I don't know one teacher who prefers virtual over in-person learning, but we are doing the best we can and are constantly growing. We all came out of quarantine. We will all come out of quarantine better educators. We are proving our flexibility, dedication, and the ability to learn and adapt to new technology while raising our own children at home. Last year, our district school buildings closed one after the other because of asbestos and mold. I have taught in classrooms that reach temperatures over 100 degrees and some that fall below 60 on a regular basis. If our buildings were not safe and comfortable pre-COVID, how can we trust that they will be safe and comfortable now? With a cheap household fan blowing throughout the winter months? I want to see evidence from professionals that each room has proper ventilation. Many of the classrooms at my school were listed at 0 occupancy in the district's ventilation reports. After being recently retested, they all jumped to 18, and there is no evidence that anything was done in any of those classrooms to make them safer. Children will not be going back to school. They will be sitting 6 feet away from each other, wearing masks, and spending the majority of the day on their computers. They cannot get out of their seats, drink water, have snacks, or use manipulatives. As a parent of a 5-year-old, this plan sounds absolutely miserable and it won't work. The plan requires teachers to teach students at home while we teach in person. How will our students at home understand what we're saying over the background noises of a classroom while we're wearing 2 masks? How will children in our classroom get help if they can't log into their computers or forget their materials at home? This is the time for the school district to create a plan that does not require kindergarten to 2nd grade kids to be in front of their computers all day at home or at school. I want the district to buy individual supply kits for students to be able to work at their desks with hands-on materials. It seems like we're ignoring critically dangerous issues in reopening. What do we do about siblings who attend different schools across the district, or children who go to childcare centers the days they don't come to school? Does every school get notified when a family member of your student is sick? In the new plan, specialist teachers will be required to teach every student that comes to school. That means every student will be exposed to multiple teachers who have been exposed to every student in that school. On top of that, there is no plan for COVID absences for teachers. If we get sick or quarantine, we have to use our own sick days, and we only get 10 per year. Individual schools cannot determine whether or not to close based on COVID cases. We would have to wait to be shut down by the health department. That means many teachers could be forced to continue to teach even if students in their class have tested positive. And specialist teachers would have to continue teaching in one classroom after potentially becoming exposed in another classroom. We all know that the virus is very contagious before symptoms even show, and that many people are asymptomatic. That means any of us, teachers and students, can be exposed to a carrier at any time. It is not a question of whether schools will close again. It's a matter of when. What is the plan for when schools close again? Why waste valuable time, money, and resources on a plan that clearly won't work? We have an effective vaccine that should be available for thousands of teachers and staff members in our area in a matter of weeks. Why not wait to open when our cases are down and every adult is vaccinated? We need your help to put a stop to the district's dangerous plan to prematurely open schools. It's cruel to make us choose between endangering ourselves and our families or resign with no income. Before the district makes the students, parents, teachers, support staff, and administrators risk their own lives and the lives of their loved ones, please advocate to protect us. Thank you.